thanks for joining me here today. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Irene and I do videos on shopping, fashion, and luxury. So if you're interested in any of those types of content, then I would love for you to consider subscribing to join our little community here. In today's video, we are going to be doing my fall/winter 2021 wardrobe edit. So your girl's been doing a little bit of shopping lately. I've been trying to keep it under control, but as you can see behind me, I have a little bit of a coat rack going on of things that I've purchased recently, and so I thought I'd create a little video to show you guys what I've been buying. So without further ado, let's get straight into this video. You can see right behind me there is my coat rack full of the things that I've purchased recently. And do you guys see a color palette that's going on here? I am going for a lot of neutrals, and that's really the type of color palettes that I've been drawn to lately, and that's what I've been buying. A lot of creams, a lot of neutrals. So I'll go through each item with you guys, share where I got it from and what it is, and I'll have all the item descriptions linked down below. Let's start over here. This here is the first item that we have on our coat hanger, and as you can see, it's a beautiful like turtlenecky type. It's not even a real turtleneck, but it's kind of got like a cowl neck, and it is all ribbed throughout. This is from Aritzia, and this is called the Dumont. Yeah, the Dumont sweater. So I'll leave it all down in the description bar below. This is in a size double extra small. I was thinking that this would be really too small on me, but really I tried it on and it fit really well. So I would suggest you size down on this sweater if you are looking for one. It hits right around the waist, so it's not super cropped or anything, which I really like. It's nice to have things in your wardrobe that aren't always cropped, because you don't always feel good sometimes. Sometimes we have a little too much cheese. Sometimes we have a little too much, I don't know, whatever it is that is your guilty pleasure, and sometimes it just doesn't sit well with us, and you need a little bit of something to cover up the food baby. So I really liked the length of this one. It's not too long. It's really easy to tuck into like high-waisted pants, and it's just really cute. I love the color. Again, the color is Heather Gold Camel, and just looks like this. It's a really nice knit. It's not too thick, which I really like. Sometimes like I have the Montpellier or whatever they call it, the Aritzia sweater that they've had for years, and they keep bringing it back every year. And I have two of them, but they're so thick and that I find that I sweat in them on the days when I'm just indoors most of the day. I've been looking for like sweaters that are nice and warm, but are also not too thick and chunky that it gets so hot. So this one's really nice, and the sleeves have this kind of part right here where they stitched this line for extra detailing there, which I really like. So it's not super long, super wide sleeves, and it's just a drop shoulder. So there is no shoulder seam, it's just a drop shoulder here, and it just looks like this on the back. Really simple, and I just love the ribbing detail, and it's very good quality. So I'm excited to have this in my wardrobe to pair with like black jeans, leather skirts, whatever, and I just love the color of it. I find that this color looks really good, nice and rich, and I don't know, the creams look so rich. They just make your wardrobe look so fancy and so elegant and elevated. Moving on to the next item, we have this one right here. This is, again, very similar to that Dumont sweater that I just showed you. This is called the Cyprie sweater, and it's in the color light birch in the size extra small. This one here is slightly different in the sense that it's not ribbed. I don't know if you guys can tell because the color is really bright here, but it's not ribbed. It's more like a knit, and it doesn't have that ribbing texture throughout, but it's got a similar neckline where it's like, it's a little bit shorter, but it kind of droops a little bit, and then it kind of has along the edges here and along the wrists, like the forearm, it kind of has more extra ribbing detail just to tighten things up. But it's a really nice and simple top sweater. Again, this is a knit sweater. It'll provide warmth, but it's not very thick, which is what I really like. It's not very see-through either, but I would recommend wearing some nude undergarments under this. I wouldn't suggest going for black because you will be able to see it, but it is a really nice knit material that's gonna keep you nice and warm, but not make you sweat. The next item on my rack here is these pants, guys. I've been on TikTok lately. I try not to go on there too much because it can be such a waste of time sometimes, because you just get sucked into it and you just keep scrolling and it never ends. But I've been on there a little bit lately, and these pants have gone viral. They're called the Effortless pants. For those of you that know what I'm talking about, you know how popular these pants are. So I saw them and I thought they looked gorgeous, but I've never tried them on before. So I thought I popped into Aritzia and I thought I would try them on. And of course I fell in love. These are in the size 4. They're the Effortless pants, by the way, if I didn't mention that. And they're in the color Heather Oat Beige. And they just look like this. They're so pretty. They fit really well. They're high-waisted on the waist, and then they're pretty wide leg, and it just looks so good. So I fell in love with these. I was debating between this pair, which is this Heather Oat Beige color, or a simple black pair, but honestly speaking, the black pair is gorgeous too, don't get me wrong, but with the color of this pair, you can see all the lines. You guys can see where this like pleating detail is. It's not even pleat, it's just like a crease in the material. But you can see all the details here versus the black. The black is gorgeous, the lines are beautiful, but because it's black, you just can't see so many of the details that they put into the pants. Sorry, these are unzipped. But yeah, I thought I would go for this pair because I have tons of black pants already. So I wanted a pair that is this color because I have nothing like this in my wardrobe, and it is just so beautiful. It's so tailored. And the length of these, I am 5'4" for reference, and I do wear some, like all throughout fall and winter, I own several pairs of like heeled chunky booties. So when I went to try these on, I had a pair of black chunky booties with me that are about this high, and with those booties on and these pants, they literally are the perfect length. So I don't even need to get these hemmed or anything unless I ever want to get them like hemmed to be worn with sneakers, which honestly, these pants make your legs look like 1,000 miles long if you have them on with like some sort of heeled booties or something like that. So I would recommend you wear these with heels so that you would make full advantage of the fact that your legs look like 1,000,000 miles long in these pants. So they're so comfortable. I tried sitting in them, I tried moving around in them, and they're just so comfortable. So I can see why everyone's raving about these pants, and a lot of people are able to dress them up, dress them down, and so I thought these would be perfect, especially if I wanted something to wear for work. And yeah, I'm very happy with these. Okay, so the next item I have back here is another sweater. I have a lot of knitwear this season. This particular sweater is from Dynamite, and I love this chunky neck right here. Aritzia actually has something very similar, as does Oak and Fort when I went shopping, but this one here is the most affordable in pricing. So this one here is from Dynamite, as I said. I don't have, oh, let me see here. Does it have the tag? This one is called the Chandale Chunky Cropped Turtleneck in the color Fungi, and I got the size medium. The reason why I got the size medium is because they didn't have a small or an extra small. They had a double extra small, which would have been way too short because this is a more of a cropped sweater. When it comes to cropped turtlenecks and things like that, things that are chunkier, I find that they tend to look even shorter when you put it on your body, and so I like to get them up a size or two just so that it helps with the length. I don't want to be raising my arms and then all of a sudden like I'm lashing the entire world. So I always get these cropped sweaters a little bit bigger just to play it safe. And then the sleeves are very interesting because they are straight through, they don't taper. And the ends look like this, where they have this folded over detail, and they have sewn it on so it's not going to fold over on you. But it is very cute, and it is, again, it is a little bit of a thicker knit in comparison to the other two sweaters I showed you guys earlier. But it's very stretchy, very comfy, and it's not a scratchy material at all. So I love the color of this. I think it really goes well with my hair color. I like olive green type colors, so I am in love with this, and I can't wait to wear this one again with more high-waisted pants and things like that. The fifth item on my coat hanger back here is this right here, and this is the sweater vest I purchased from Oak and Fort, and I just love this houndstooth pattern it has going on, the black and the cream. And this is, I don't actually know the name of what this is, so I'll just have it linked below, but I got it in a size small, and it just looks like this. This is more of like a cropped version, so it's not super long, and it just looks like this in the back. And it's really nice. I've already actually worn this a couple of times because I purchased this before I purchased a lot of things that I bought today. But this one I have been loving. I've been wearing this with like a long sleeve that's more tight fitted underneath, like a black long sleeve underneath, or a black turtleneck underneath. And then I've also styled it with like a white button-up shirt that kind of hangs out from underneath. And it just looks so good. It keeps me warm, but it doesn't overheat me just because it's not covering my entire upper body. I like to wear them with leather pants or leather skirts, and they just look so put together, and they're so easy to throw on, and they keep you warm, especially during transitional fall weather where it sometimes can be really warm in the afternoon but then chillier in the evenings or in the mornings. Something like this is perfect for that because it keeps you warm, but it doesn't keep you too warm. Again, this knit is not too thick, but it is a tighter weave. It is a tighter knit material, so the knit is not going to be super loose and it's not going to catch easily, which I really like. And overall, it's just a great piece to have, especially with the sweater vests being very in these past 2 years. So I thought this was a great little addition to my wardrobe, considering I don't have anything in this houndstooth print. I have a second sweater vest here. Now, as you can see, this one is quite a bit longer than the houndstooth one from Oak and Fort. This particular one is from Dynamite. I got this in an extra small, and this is just called the vest, sleeveless vest with side slits. Color is Rainy Day, I think. And so yeah, this one does have minor side slits at the very bottom, but as you can see, it is very long. It's a V-neck, and it has just not a whole lot of anything else to it. It's just a very simple oat color, and it just looks like this in the back. Very simple. This one, I actually am looking for like a long white, like a button-up shirt dress to put underneath it, just because this is longer. I did try styling this up with a white simple like button-up top, but I prefer if the top would peek out from underneath. So I'm on the hunt for a white one. I do have a blue one, but it just doesn't look quite as nice in my opinion. So I'm gonna look for that. If I find it, I find it. If not, I'll just wear this with leggings. But this is really nice with leggings because then it covers up your bum and you can wear it to work. And it's just a really nice color. It's just got that cream colored, which I find is really rich looking. And it's very soft. It's not scratchy at all. It's got some nice weight to it as well, so it feels very expensive. I think it feels more expensive than what I paid for it. This was $54.95, and I think I got 20% off of it. So this one is a really nice one to have because I do have the shorter cropped version now, and this one is a little bit longer. Next up on our list here is this black loosely knit cardigan. So it's a very fine, like a thin knit cardigan. I purchased this from Hudson's Bay, or the Bay in Canada, and in the Bay they carry a lot of different brands, and one of the brands being Vero Moda. So I was just shopping with my mom and came across the Vero Moda section in the Bay, and I really liked how simple it is, how thin it is, and it's just nice because I don't have a cardigan like this that's thin. As you can see, you can even see through, like you can see the light coming through. That's just how loose the knit is, and I really like how thin and comfortable it is. So the days where it's a little bit warmer out, you just don't want a super thick, super chunky, super heavy cardigan. You just want something light to throw over top, and this fits the bill, exactly what I was looking for. I've been looking for something like this for a while, but I find a lot of times the knits are a lot tighter. They're more like an Aritzia style, like this type of knit. I don't know, I feel like the knits are just a lot tighter and a lot heavier of a material, and this one is really nice and light, so it'll fit nicely under jackets that are a little bit tighter fitting, so it doesn't take up too much room. And I really like this one. It's a nice simple basic to have, and I'm surprised I don't have something like this in my closet, but glad I finally found it. And this one was actually pretty affordable as well. It was around $40. I forget because I've already taken off the tag because I've worn it once or twice already. All right, we're on to the last 3 items in this little haul here. So over here, I have this beautiful turtleneck sweater dress from Aritzia. This is called the Rebecca sweater dress. So yeah, just Rebecca. And it is in the color called Heather Birch, and I got this in a size extra small. So this is a really nice thin knit. Again, I don't like super chunky, super thick knits because it's just, sometimes it makes you look a little bulky, and then again, it makes you feel very hot unnecessarily. So here, this knit is a tight knit, but it's thin, it's stretchy, and a lot of times, I don't know about you guys, I've been on the search for the perfect sweater dress for the last 2-3 years. I found one at, I think it was H&M that I purchased, but that one was still too chunky. Like the yarn that they use is so thick and chunky that it makes you look bulkier than you actually are. This one here is perfect because it's loose, but at the same time it doesn't make you look bigger than you actually are, like you put on 10 pounds. So this one is really nice. It's very simple. It's kind of got a ripped kind of look throughout because of the knit material. And then the sleeves kind of have a nice little balloon effect at the very end. It's not very dramatic, but it's got that slight tapering towards the end where, oh sorry, the lighting is coming in and out. But you can see how the sleeves at the end here, they cinch in tighter, so then it almost creates this mini ballooning effect at the end of your sleeves, which is really cute. And then at the bottom it doesn't cinch in or anything. I hate when some of these sweater dresses, they cinch you in at the bottom of the dress, so then it makes you look like a balloon. This one falls nice and straight, and it hits at the mid-thigh level for me, and I'm 5'4", so it works really well on my height. I wore this just today with some little ankle booties, and it was perfect for this like warm slash chilly fall weather that we're experiencing right now. And it's just such a good little sweater dress to have. I think the other one I might just donate because I have not touched it just because it's so chunky. But this one I love, and I love the color of this. But you would think that this material and this with this color would be very, very see-through, but because it's actually a tighter knit, even though it is slightly thinner, it's not very see-through at all. When I was trying this on, I actually was wearing some black undergarments, and only under Aritzia lighting, where you know the lighting was hitting you just like right now when I'm filming, you could just make out the lines of my underwear. So really it's not very see-through at all. If you just were to wear some more skin tone nudie underwear, you would be perfectly fine. You wouldn't need to layer anything else under here. And if you ever felt the need to wear tights underneath, same thing, because it's not super see-through, you would be able to wear tights underneath and you won't be able to see the line where your tights cut off, which is really important for me because I hate when that happens. So very, very excited to finally have found my perfect sweater dress. Our second last item that I have to share with you guys is something that I already own one of in a different color, but if you shop at Aritzia, you probably know this is the cult favorite Ganna jacket, and it just looks like this. Sorry, the lights are really bright here. So it just looks like this. They recently came out with several different versions of the Ganna jacket. They came out with a cropped version, a short version, the regular length, and then the long length, if I'm not mistaken. So this jacket, it's out in so many different lengths and so many different colors. They've got some different patterning on some of them, so I am absolutely loving them. They are so warm. So I own one in like a light gray color, but recently I've been moving away from the grays and like the moody tones. I'm more into the warm tones like this, the creams, and so I really wanted one that was in a lighter color, and I absolutely love this. So this is, again, the Ganna jacket in the Heather Light Oatmeal color, and I got it in a size extra small. So the Ganna jacket fits quite large. Unless you plan on wearing a lot of layers underneath this as a jacket, you really don't need to size up in this Ganna jacket because it fits quite oversized. So usually I take a size small, I would say, in a lot of the Aritzia jackets, just because otherwise I find that they're too tight in my shoulder slash arm areas. But when it comes to this Ganna shirt jacket or shacket, I size down to an extra small. I think my other one is actually even a double extra small. This one here is the size extra small, and it fits just like my double extra small from the one I bought, I want to say 2 years ago. So I don't know, maybe they may have adjusted the sizing in Aritzia, but anyways, I am in love with this cream color. I was in between this one and the one that's slightly warmer. So there's one that looks very similar to this, but it's got more of a like a pink tone to it, a warmer hue to it. But the only thing was the buttons was bugging me. So the buttons they have more of like a dark, it's more like this cream, but it's got like a dark black kind of marbling that's mixed throughout, and that threw me off. I really liked the way that these buttons look. So if you take a look at these buttons here, it's a really nice neutral tone that mixes well with the rest of the jacket. I'm super excited to wear this with leggings or some jeans, throw a t-shirt underneath, and just walk out the door to run errands or whatever, because this keeps you so incredibly warm. If you do not own one of these jackets yet, you need to go at least try it on to see for yourself, because they are so incredibly warm. A lot of times, especially if it's like decent weather out, but it's not obviously warm enough for you to go without a jacket yet, this is really, really perfect for that. I've worn this when it was like -10, -12, I want to say even -15 out one night, and we ran to go to Walmart to pick something up really quickly, and I put this on my gray version and with some leggings. I was so warm, I didn't feel cold at all. So I absolutely love this. It's a nice casual piece that can be worn most of the year, at least where I live, because it's so cold all the time. The final item on our clothing rack here that I want to share with you guys today is the highest ticket item out of all of these things, and that is this slouch coat from Aritzia. So it looks like this. It is very long. It goes all the way down. On my 5'4" frame, it hits me at around the middle of my shins. So it is a very long jacket, and it's like a drop shoulder. So there is no, again, no stitching right at the shoulder for a really structured look. Its stitching is just, it kind of goes all the way down. So it gives you like a droopy shoulder look, and that's why it's called the slouch, I think. And it's got these 4 buttons on the front. Sorry, it's really hard to show you guys. It's such a big jacket and my arm's getting tired. And I am in love with this slouch coat. So this slouch coat I think came out either 1 or 2 years ago from Aritzia. I've been eyeing it and I was thinking about it for a while, and I just didn't bite the bullet on it because it's like $500. It's expensive. So this jacket, this particular one, I got in a size 1. So this slouch coat comes in the sizing of a 1, 2, 3 system. So I got it in a size 1 and it fits me perfectly well. I have lots of really chunky knits, like some of the knits that you guys saw here, that fit perfectly well underneath this jacket. I have the Stedman coat from Aritzia, which has a similar look, but it's shorter, it's more structured, and it's in a similar color. But that jacket is more of a fitted jacket, and or a coat more like. And so come winter time, when I'm wearing thicker knits and things like that to keep myself warm in layers, I always found it difficult to wear thicker knits underneath that Stedman coat. And so this year I thought I would go and get myself this slouch coat because it is a bigger fit, a looser fit that would accommodate all those bigger, chunkier knits that I can wear underneath. So this jacket, I've been wearing it since it started to drop in temperature, and it has been keeping me so warm. It is so cute. It elevates any outfit that I put on. I've worn this jacket with a whole sweatsuit, like sweatpants, sweatshirt, and some Nike sneakers, and I went out with that and it looked perfectly cute. I've worn this out to work, so I wear like, I don't know, leather pants, leather skirt, whatever, or black pants, or even jeans, and then you throw on whatever top, and it just looks so cute. Everything that you put this with, it just elevates the look so much. I love how fancy I look with it every time I wear it. So I've been wearing this non-stop. For those of you that are a little bit shorter or maybe more on the petite side of things, yeah, they have a shorter version. Just for reference, I want to let you guys know that, again, I got mine in a size 1 and the color is in Cocoa Sand. So they come in several different colors. And I know that they also come in several different, like 2 different materials if I'm not mistaken. This one that I have in particular is the one with the recycled camel hair. There's another one that's more like wool / cashmere, like a blend. So the textures of the coats are slightly different, and you can see the differences online on the Aritzia website. But there's like 2 different versions, and it's really hard to tell, and they come in slightly different color options as well, so something to keep in mind. But definitely check out this coat because I am in love with it, and I never thought I would love like a big slouchy coat like this so much, because I'm usually one who likes the more structured, tailored look, and this has just won me over completely. Another thing that I want to mention about this slouch coat is that Aritzia has a rating system for all their coats, because recently in the past several years they've really been dipping their toes into, you know, creating jackets. So, you know, their puffer line is insanely popular, and so they have created basically a rating system for all of their coats, and even these wool type coats that are a little bit on the fancier, dressier side. Here's their rating system. It comes with the jacket, and so mine, this slouch coat, is rated at the warmer level, so it's in the middle level, so it's good for it down to -20 degrees Celsius or -4 degrees Fahrenheit. So this one will keep you warm for the majority of the season, unless it gets to be like blizzarding outside. That's when you'll need your winter parka, but for the majority of the time this will do perfectly fine. Inside it is lined, as you can see, And this jacket is very heavy. My arm is dying right now. So it's got a good weight to it. It'll keep you warm. It's stylish. It's roomy enough for lots of knits underneath, and it's long, so it'll keep your butt and your legs warm as well. I find a lot of times I have some shorter jackets that are puffer jackets and things like that, and they're cute and all. Problem is my legs get cold because a lot of times I don't wear multiple layers for my legs. I wear leggings or a pair of pants, and that's about it. So then your legs get cold and it's just nice to have them covered up. So absolutely in love, guys. I've noticed recently on Aritzia's website, a lot of their items have been selling out or out of stock, and they say that they will not get shipped out until like months later. So some things are not being shipped out until like December or even January or even until spring. And that is one of the reasons why I panic bought some of these items here, because I went online and I saw that they're out of my size, they're out of the color that I want, or even if they have it, there's like one left or whatever. So yeah, I did a little bit of panic buying, but I don't regret it at all. I will just have to work harder and save money next month. I'll tell myself that. I hope you guys enjoyed my little fall/winter wardrobe edit for 2021. If you guys did, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe down below to join our little community. That always means a great deal to me. Thank you guys so much for spending your time with me here today, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!